thank you and welcome back. Didn't mean to hit the table there. Everything good or bad starts with an attitude. That's the title or the submission for this particular chapter. If you apply a negative attitude to almost anything, it just gets worse. In high school, I proved that. I hated math. I didn't like English, literature, arts, music. I loved all that stuff. But math to me was like a burden, a millstone around my neck, and I was failing, and I didn't really care until I realized that if I wanted to be a student athlete, I better get my grades in math up. So I ran into a teacher who helped me in a kind way, get me to understand that I was getting in my own way with my attitude. And so I changed it, and I went from a failing grade to a B minus. Now, a B minus is nothing. It's nothing to brag about, but for me, anything above average in math didn't go together. So it was a phenomenal accomplishment. I'm sitting here talking to you. You've probably noticed some of the stuff in the background, horses and steel guitars and things like that. That's kind of our family culture here. And in Nashville, we know a lot about old school country music. There was a writer named Tom T. Hall, who I think his biggest hit was Old Dogs, Children, and Watermelon Wine. And this comes to mind right now because in one of the middle verses, he says, old dogs care about you, even when you make mistakes, and God bless little children when they're still too young to hate. Children are full of wonderment and curiosity and eternally positive attitudes before the world contaminates them, if you know what I mean. I mean, they love life so much they don't even want to go to bed, right? So we need some of that. We need to get up and we need to approach our day with a positive attitude if we're going to be the very best sales version of ourselves. Let me end with this. At the end of this chapter, there's a story about the power of positive thinking, a book written by Norman Vincent Peale. And one of my big takeaways from that book years and years ago was his quote that says, attitudes are more important than facts. And I have seen many salespeople without the experience and without the product knowledge and without the chops of some of the people around them outsell them just because they were great to be around. They loved what they were doing and they did it well, at least well enough that they outsold some other people that had been doing it for a lot longer than them. So I hope you enjoy this one, and I hope that you have an open mind. I hope this course has been good, and I seriously hope that you approach this last one with an open mind and a positive attitude.